You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My bad, y'all. I had it on mute. Didn't even know. I'm tweaking. So my bad, man. Hey, you already know. Sorry, but not sorry. Boxing Talk Wednesdays, man. We back in full effect, man. Um, got a crazy show in store for everybody today, man. I done worked hard putting this show together, man. So definitely gonna cook up, man. We got several topics to go over, man. It's been a lot of shit going on in boxing and stuff. So we definitely gonna cook up. Hey sis, let me know if I sound good on the audio wise. Let me know. Salute to my sister Jad Queen Boxing and salute to my boy All Things, man. My brother. Let me know. Let me know if I sound good, sis, on audio wise. Yeah, man. We got a crazy show. Okay. Okay. Bet. Yo, and salute to my sister Jad Queen Boxing, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to her, man. She been cooking up crazy on the boxing content. One of the best women talking boxing on YouTube, man, for sure. You know what I mean? So she got my green light any day. You feel me? So you already know I ain't gonna even start. We gonna get it cracking, man. We just gonna go ahead and get it cracking with some fuckery to start off, cause this show right here today, this is gonna be one of them walk with me, talk with me type shows. You know what I mean? When we get towards the end of the show, you know what I'm saying. But let's go ahead and get with some of the fuckery I got in store already, man. Today.
Step in the ring and you look across from William Zepeda. The bell rings. What happens?
Belts. I pull out my belt and I beat the shit out of them. Just keep beating them all night until the referee jumps in or somebody jumps in to save me.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that with that boy Shakur? I'm gonna run that back one more time, man, because this boy Shakur, he talking greasy once again, and I like to keep this shit documented on everything that he's saying for sure, man. Everything that Shakur's saying leading up to this fight with Williams Zepeda for next Saturday, I like to keep all of this shit documented. So we definitely gonna run this shit back with the video again, man. And salute to everybody coming in, man. You coming in, punch the like button, man, for sure, man. You heard? We cooking today.
Step in the ring and you look across from William Zepeda. The bell rings. What happens?
Belts. I pull out my belt and I beat the shit out of them. Just keep beating them all night until the referee jumps in or somebody jumps in to save me.
Okay. Let me go and salute some more people coming in and coming to the game. My boy Josh Sanders, man. Salute my dog, man. Salute. Salute to my brother, man. KY shit. You know what I'm saying? Ring Walk Boxing Podcast. My brother Bean over there, man. Everybody make sure y'all subscribe to Ring Walk Boxing Podcast. My brother got a crazy show this Sunday on his channel. USA versus Canada shit. He got this Canadian channel coming on, tapping in. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother Ring Walk Boxing Podcast. Subscribe to him. You know what I mean? And my dog, Sports Prediction 101, my boy, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bro. Yeah. Let me run this shit back with Shakur one more time, because we going to cook up on this for
Step in the
sure.
ring and you look across from William Zepeda. The bell rings. What happens?
Belts. I pull out my belt and I beat the shit out of them. Just keep beating them all night until the referee jumps in or somebody jumps in to save me.
All right, man. So there you got Shakur right here once again, cashing checks that his ass gonna have to cash next Saturday with Williams Zepeda, man. And just to either further context with Shakur, because I want y'all to really like peep everything Shakur is saying, and I want y'all to hold him accountable on his performance if he don't perform to what he's talking about doing to Williams Zepeda, because he talking about belt the ass to Williams Zepeda and all of this shit. You know what I mean? We gonna hear one more.
Zepeda, I remember everything you just said. Oh, Shakur won't exchange with me. Oh, Shakur don't have the balls like Tevin Farmer. Remember these things, bro. So when we get in that motherfucking mix right there and I'm beating your ass, don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised. That's all I say.
All right now, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? This man Shakur, man, you feel me? He like what my boy Josh Sanders said. Shakur's supposed to say that, in my opinion. Okay, facts, facts, facts. Okay, Josh Sanders says I would be confident if I was on that snack pack as well. And I don't blame Shakur. Hey, all right, man. This man Shakur, he continues to talk about putting belt the ass to Williams Zepeda, man. And but in other terms, he keeps saying mentioning that he know he gonna have to fight this fight the way Zepeda style is. You know what I'm saying? With Zepeda having a pressure style. You feel me? So this is my thing. I believe Shakur gonna win this fight next week against Zepeda. That's just my personal belief. But at the same time, it's not gonna be easy, man. I think it's gonna lead up to a decision, man. And I know it's a lot of talk around with, Turkey Al-Sheikh got future plans for Williams Zepeda and everything, fighting Andy Cruz and everything. You know what I'm saying? We understand that, but at the same time, I definitely got my dog Shakur winning this one, man. And you know what I'm saying? He should win this one. But he got to owe up to the words of him saying he gonna put belt to ass and he gonna fight this man. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if all of the talk with the Tom and Jerry talk for Turkey is gonna affect Shakur Stevenson in this fight the way that he fights. That was a curious thing that I was thinking today sitting back at work. I'm like, man, no, I'm hearing all of this talk with Shakur Stevenson talking about, he gonna fight this man and stuff. He gonna stand in the pocket in the mix and fight him and everything. Like I'm hearing all this talk. I'm just real curious to see this shit. Like if he really gonna be in that mix, like he said, and he gonna be hitting with Zepeda, which is I think the style is gonna force him to, fight that way with Zepeda. But at the same time, he talking about stopping them, talking about the ref gonna jump in and all of this shit. You know what I mean? I want to see it, Shakur. I want to see it. I want to see it, man. Like I want to see it. B3 was good, my boy. Salute to B3, man. Everybody go subscribe to B3, man. My dog be fucking with the gambling side on the sports side, man. So fuck with my boy B3 on the sports picks for sure. You know what I'm saying? My boy John Sanders said then he should fight Kid Austin. Facts, facts. Yeah, and Kid Austin, he wants the winner of this fight with Zepeda and Shakur too. So I'm definitely intrigued by that. You know what I mean? Salute to my boy Define Irony. Salute to you, bro. Salute, salute, salute. He said, Austin J. I already know who this be. He said, ain't nobody fighting tougher motherfuckers than Haney. He ain't ducking shit. Tank will never. Austin, you stay here. I got you towards the end of the show. We gonna get to that bullshit. Cause that shit cap as fuck. All right, my man Josh Sanders said, snack really works. Got these fighters talking with their chest. Facts, bro. Facts. Yeah, Shakur, man. I want to see if he stopped Williams Zepeda. He talking all of this stoppage talk. We gotta see it, Shakur. Stop writing checks that your ass can't cash, because I don't believe you can stop. I don't believe what stops Zepeda. The only way Shakur stops Zepeda, in my opinion, is with body shots. Shakur is going to definitely have to attack that body strong, which is he does very well with that. And Shakur is very accurate with his punches when he do decide to throw his fucking hands. This fight, he ain't gonna have no fucking choice but to throw his hands in this fight, fighting Williams Zepeda. So I want to see him back. Everything he talking about putting belt to ass to Williams Zepeda and all of that shit. He got to back all of this talk up. You already know he don't back his talk up in this fight next week. You know we gonna be here on CamJNetwork cooking his ass. We gonna cook his ass. But Shakur really he need to pitch a shutout. He need to win this fight clear. He don't need to be in no 7-5 either way type of fight with Zepeda. Because remember, this is a Golden Boy card that Turkey got, Golden Boy promoting this card next week. So this is Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy card. You know it go to them judges, man. And this is a close fight. Shakur might not come out with that motherfucker, man. Especially they don't win at the fact where Turkey don't even value Shakur that much for real. So Shakur want to win this fight clear on points or get the stoppage. Similar to what I kind of similar said with Bud Crawford for I feel like Bud Crawford needs to get a stoppage or a pitch a shutout versus Canelo. Like ain't no way Bud is gonna beat Canelo by decision, but this ain't the same similar situation for real because Canelo got way more power than the Williams Zepeda. But Williams Zepeda, for sure, they'll give him that fucking decision if it's a close ass fight, because they don't give a fuck about what Shakur got going on for real, because he don't value shit. He don't bring shit to the table. This is his last fight apparently on the deal with Eddie Hearn, so he'll be a free agent after this fight. So Shakur needs to win this fight clear or get a knockout and get the fuck away from them boys over there, man, because they over there got some skep shit going on over there, man, with them boys over there. I see my boy Josh Sanders. He said, I think Zepeda landed a clean shot on Shakur. He gonna be on this bike after that. Hey, that's very possible for sure. Very possible. Like I see that happening too, man. We seen him with Nakathila. We seen him, and Edwin didn't even get to land no clean shots on him and shit because that boy Shakur was just scared of that power. You know what I mean? And I might change this boy name. Austin Haney says, at least Shakur fighting somebody. You the same guy that was in our group chat the other day talk about Lamont Rose nice as fuck, man. He nice as fuck. But then before the Lamont Rose fight, you was calling Lamont Roach a bum and all of that shit. You see how fast you contradict yourself? Austin, I do this for days, bro. You on here with me. This ain't us typing. This is me speaking to you. You're going to get cooked in every fucking way fashion tonight. Stay tuned the whole 2 hours because I got some great fucking Devin Haney content tonight and we're going to cook his goofy ass for sure. You know what I mean? And you talking about ducking. Your boy was about to duck the damn fight, but he got forced in the fucking corner by B. Norman. We going to talk about it. And I got all the videos for it too. So let's go ahead and get to the next topic, man. Shakur, we want to see you win next week, man. So we can see what you do in free agency, man. If you're gonna try to step with us, Tank Davis fight, you know what I'm saying? If Tank Davis gets past Roach or whatsoever from there. So let's go ahead and move forward, man. All right.
This is my shit. That's why I told Turkey. I told Turkey, this is my shit. When I say Turkey at the fights, he said, "Oh, so you the king?" I said, "Yes, this is my shit, Turkey." But you the king too, cause you own all these hotels here. It's my shit, bro. I was born, I was raised here, bro. I'm a big New Yorker, bro.
So you got a lot of fans. You got a lot of fans here, yeah.
But listen, you, Turkey's baby.
That's what you think.
I know.
So if that's the case, why am I coming to your backyard?
I know. Because you don't got no choice.
Why is Turkey set up the fight in
your backyard? Because you don't have no choice. Because your poppy said, "Yo, listen, you gotta fight Balanga, but you gotta fight Balanga in New York."
If I was that, you'd come to London.
What are you gonna tell Poppy?
Oh man. That boy Edgar Berlanga, I gotta run that back one more time. Because this boy Berlanga's just out of pocket. He's just totally out of pocket, man. This boy think he like the Fat Joe of boxing out this motherfucker, dog.
This is my shit. That's why I told Turkey. I told Turkey, this is my shit. When I say Turkey at the fights, he said, "Oh, so you the king?" I said, "Yes, this is my shit, Turkey." But you the king too, cause you own all these hotels here. It's my shit, bro. I was born, I was raised here, bro. I'm a big New Yorker, bro.
So you got a lot of fans. You got a lot of fans here, yeah.
But listen, you, Turkey's baby.
That's what you think.
I know.
So if that's the case, why am I coming to your backyard?
I know. Because you don't got no choice.
Why is Turkey set up the fight in your backyard?
Because you don't have no choice. Because your poppy said, "Yo, listen, you gotta fight Balanga, but you gotta fight Balanga in New York."
If I was that, you'd come to London.
What are you gonna tell Poppy?
Man, this boy, hey, for sure, my boy, the fire. All right, you said Berlanga is whack, man. Berlanga is wild crazy, bro. Even in this same particular face-off with Hamza Shiraz, he goes on and says that he is Shiraz Canelo. Like, this is how delusional this man Edgar Berlanga is. After that fucking loss to motherfucking Canelo, Edgar Berlanga has become so much delusional. Like he really think he's a superstar in boxing. Bro, you just fought a dude that was in jail for like 10 years, working at Pizza Hut recently and shit. Like, bro, you just fought a complete bum on M.O. Williams undercard. You wasn't even main event. You was on M.O. Williams undercard, dog. Like, be serious. And then for you to say that you should rise Canelo, bro, they been looking past you the whole time, Edgar Berlanga. The whole time. This is a whole if the fight we already know with Hamza Shiraz, Turkey has the whole ability to definitely, cheat you out of your damn fight. Cause we seen what happened in that Carlos Adames fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened. Hold on, let me see something. Austin. Austin. I done call body after body on you in our group chat, bro. Putting you on here to document this shit, it's gonna be horrific for you. Stay there. Stay there. When I get to my Devin Haney topic, you stay there. I want you to stay there. You see, my boy Josh Sanders, did you know Rose came from 140? Do your homework. He don't even know that. Cause he's a casual for real. he's a pure casual. We know Josh Sanders, you know. Yeah, man. This man Edgar Berlanga, bro. Hey, watch. I want he better come back, Josh. I want him to come back. Cause I want him to hear this whole Haney cook up I got tonight. Cause it's for him specifically. Cause all the Haney fucking dick gobblers, all of them is frauds, bro. They super frauds. And we gonna expose some shit tonight. So my boy honest, he said, I don't think you should be main eventing this card. That's just me. Yeah, me personally too, man. I felt like Shakur and Zepeda should have been main event for this card regardless, man. But they trying to have Shiraz is Turkey's guy. He's a he's a Riyadh season ambassador. And they got him main event. And they want Shiraz to put Berlanga on his resume to get to Canelo because they looking past Bud Crawford as well with Canelo. Canelo got 2 more fights on his deal with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So what would you think that Turkey Al-Sheikh would want in his best interest of working with Canelo? He want Canelo to win so he can have him fight one of his guys. Hamza Shiraz is his guy. Edgar Berlanga ain't his guy. Edgar Berlanga could not let this fight go to decision either. This is another fight that he can't let go to decision. Edgar Berlanga has to get a stoppage on Hamza Shiraz because that shit go to the courts. Turkey gonna make them judges give that fight to Hamza Shiraz. We already seen it with Carlos Adames. We already seen that shit. So we already know the vibes with that shit, bro. Berlanga, bro, you talking mad shit. You better get out there next week and put in some work, man. I'm telling you, you need the knockout. Because they go to decision, Shiraz is going to get that decision over you. Like, he's going to get that decision over you. So, Berlanga, you doing a lot of talking. You better back the talk up as well, man. For real. Dead ass. So, let's go ahead and get into the next topic, man, which this topic ain't going to be too long, personally. All right. Scroll up. This guy. All right. Nasty work. Jake Paul is the number 14th ranked fighter in the WBA cruiserweight rankings, newly right here, man. And me personally, I mean, I don't really give a fuck personally, you know what I'm saying? I know other boxing fans care about it and shit, you know what I mean? But I don't really care about it. What I can say pertaining to Jake Paul, far as just boxing and period. Yes, he's doing an amazing job with the women. I done gave him his flowers for the job that he's doing for women's boxing. You know what I mean? I feel like all women should be going over there and working with Jake Paul in boxing as far as the women. But in the case for Jake Paul in boxing, I mean, the cruiserweight division is not deep at all. It is a bunch of nobodies in the cruiserweight division. I mean, so I'm not even mad that he's ranked in the cruiserweight division, honestly, just due to that. And then on top of that, I'm just being honest. I want to see Jake Paul and fighting some of these guys that's in the rankings. Like, I would like to see him fight some of these guys in the rankings for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mix it up with some of these guys instead of fighting these old ass MMA fighters and retired boxers and basketball players and football players and shit. Like, we want to see you in the mix with some of the guys that's in them rankings, man. So hopefully, Jake Paul makes a move on trying to fight some guys in the rankings. But this was funny right here, though, what I seen about Jake Paul right here, though. So Virgil T says Jake Paul is scamming the entire world with his circus fights, selling them as real fights. But the entire world continues to eat it all up and then have the nerve to be disappointed because the circus fights they pay to watch aren't real fights. He is single-handedly destroying the sport and everyone else enabling it. You guys are going to continue covering and watching the circuses, hoping to umpteenth time that this circus will be real. What is it called again when you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results? You have to applaud J. Paul for keeping it up the charade this long and for having everyone. All right, man. And then little context to this shit with Virgil. Virgil, he basically believed Jake Paul is scamming the world with his fights. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that his fights is bullshit and it don't fucking matter for real at the end of the day. And the fans is all hyped up over these fights. And when he ain't fighting nobody that's real in boxing. And then right here, you got Jake Paul right here. He comes out and says that he's threatening to sue anyone that talks bad about his fights. And this is nasty work right here. This because he basically saying that his fights is rigged. So he's threatening to sue. Jay Paul, let me tell you this right now, bro. Nothing's gonna come good of this shit. Like that shit ain't gonna work, bro. You wasting your time. That shit ain't gonna hold up. Everybody has their own opinion to whatever the fuck they want to talk about. You feel me? So all it is, wanting to sue, that shit dead, man. So Jay Paul in the rankings. We'll see what happens with Jay Paul next. We know next Friday, July 11th, is the Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano trilogy fight. And that's the all women's card next Friday. That's gonna be on Netflix that Jake Paul is promoting. So salute to him for what he's doing in women's boxing. Number 14 ranking in the WBA in the cruiserweight division. And we'll see what's next with Jake Paul. And we can go to the next topic, man. Which is this shit right here. This next one. Nasty work. Nasty work right here. This next topic. All right, let's get busy.
To look like a bag of wet dog.
Say that again?
Deontay looks like a bag of wet dog. Unfortunately, he did not look like his normal self. I don't know. What do you guys think out there in the public? All I know is if he fights me, I'm going to put him in a body bag. So Deontay Wilder's last name is called Wilder, the Wild Man. The guy that was the Bronze Bomber, but Wilder. Wilder's his last name, right? Wilder. I call him the Wild Man, right? 17 amateur fights, was a bronze medalist. You can't teach that shit. Wilder is wild, and he wins fight. He's unpredictable. He's hard to read. So why change that? That's what got him to a championship level and kept him champion for a long time. I don't care what anybody said about AJ brought the division back. AJ did not bring the heavyweight division back. Deontay did. So I'll give him his props for that. But at the same time he's not the same person right now.
Then I got another video of Big Baby Miller talking about Deontay Wilder. Big Baby Miller right now is pushing a Deontay Wilder fight currently right now. After he was just pushing fighting Jared Big Baby Anderson last week, he thirsty for a fight right now. And we remember Big Baby Miller was supposed to fight Fabio Worley literally this past month, but he backed out of the fight because he had an injury during camp. So here go another video right here of this man Big Baby Miller talking about the Deontay Wilder fight right here.
Asian girl did Deontay be with? I'm like, this girl? He said I was fucking her first.
Big Baby Miller. If I saw him today, I'll slap the fuck out of him.
Deontay would never slap me. Now, he will slap bitches around, though. We know that. I had a long conversation with my old friend, Telly. Her fine ass. I understand she didn't want to piss on you. You'd slap her around a little bit and all that. Let's get in that ring. Let's make it happen. Turkey, line his ass up.
That fight do lands for him. I hope he already paid for his grave burial.
This shit just came out of nowhere, blood. Like.
So there you go. You got your boy right there, Big Baby Miller right there. Once again, he claiming that he didn't crack Deontay Wilder's chick, man. So he didn't claim he didn't crack Deontay Wilder's chick. And this man, he's talking about Turkey, wanting to fight with Turkey and everything, man. As far as Deontay Wilder, me personally, do I care to see this fight with Big Baby Miller and Deontay Wilder? No. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to see Big Baby Miller fight Big Baby Jared Anderson for real. The battle of the big babies. That's the fight I really want to see. I personally want to see Deontay Wilder fight some cans, fight a couple cans, and then you step up in competition if he is deciding to continue to fight. But at the same time, don't care to see this fight in particular for as Deontay Wilder and Big Baby Miller though, but it makes up for the shit talking though for sure. I mean, I don't mind it for real. I wouldn't mind it. I ain't big on the fight 100% honestly, but it's interesting to see for sure. I salute to my bro. Salute to the OG KQKC box. He said Big Baby looking for a fight. Facts. He is. He thirsty for a fight. He was just asking for Jared Anderson last week. Now he's asking for Deontay because he looking at Deontay like, oh, Deontay looked like he was shit up there last week. Oh, I can fuck around and pack Deontay up right there. Hey, salute to my OG right there, KQKC, man. Everybody make sure y'all subscribe to KQKC Boxing Network. My man, the best in calling fights every weekend, man. So tap in with the OG KQKC Boxing Network. Salute to you and appreciate you, OG, always, for sure. See what's else, what they talking about in the comments. My man Desmond Scooney said, Big Baby Miller versus Huni. Utama, Worley, Bacoli. Yeah, shit. Huni would be a good fight. I know it. Moses Atama, they're not going to shoot for that right now unless they trying to get Big Baby Miller packed up. Worley, he should run the fight back with Worley for sure. For sure. Martin Bacoli, they talk about trying to set Moses Atuma to fight Martin Bacoli the end of this year after fucking Atuma fights Dillian White, because you know Moses Atuma's about to headline the card in Saudi Arabia versus Dillian White. So, you know, Moses Atuma, he's already busy right now. But Big Baby Miller fights with Jared Anderson, Huni, Worley, Bacoli too. Those would be fire fights for him. You know what I mean? He definitely thirsty for a fight right now for sure. Definitely. Oh, so look, so Marshawn West, salute to my sister. Salute to you, sis. She said he must be back on that shit, crack and PDs. You know that boy Big Baby Miller, man. He speak his mind, man. He be popping crazy shit, man. Thanks. Yeah, my boy Desmond Scobie said Atuma will pack White via uppercut. Hey, I'm with you on it. Moses Atuma gonna definitely beat Dillian White for sure. Absolutely. Then Cause Ring While Boxing podcast, he said, I feel it's only right to see AJ versus Big Baby Miller because that was the original match. Then Ruiz shocked the world as Miller replacement. Facts, facts. But we gonna get to this next topic. I'm gonna go into some of this talk a little bit. But AJ versus Big Baby Miller, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But the way AJ moving, it look like they ain't even worried about no Big Baby Miller right now currently. You know what I mean? So definitely would mind still seeing that. But Big Baby Miller, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, even though he was injured for us to fight with Fabio Worley. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he was like Fabio, even before Fabio Worley fought Justice Huni. Like you seen Big Baby Miller back in the gym working and shit. So it was like, was he really injured or he just didn't want to fight Fabio? Especially after all that shit he did at the press conference with Fabio Worley. A lot of that shit was nasty work, what he was doing for real. Like he acted an ass up there and didn't even fight the man because he would claim he was injured, man. So I don't know. I'm a little suspicious of how he was moving in that shit for real, man. That's just me personally. A little suspicious, suspicious. So, all right, so let's get to the next topic. Crazy news today. The man Turkey Al Sheikh comes out and mentioned that the man, the man Tyson Fury plans to come back in 2026. And here goes a video clip of him talking right here. Tyson Fury speaking about coming back.
Was very young, ambitious, big, strong man, and Usyk's very experienced. But again, he's coming off for two fights for me, which is debatable whether he won them or not, which he didn't win them, but he got the decision, which is all that matters. He's 38 years old. You know, if I was going to come back, I'd come back for Usyk. But I want a fair result in England.
Would he be the only fighter that you'd come back for?
That would be the one I want immediately. That would be the most fight that I'd want next.
In England? Thank you, everyone.
In England, for sure. I only want a fucking fair fight. I don't want any favours. I want a fair fight and a fair result, which I believe, and I know I didn't.
How did you score that second fight?
I fucking thought I won it by 5 rounds. I've watched it literally 250 times. And each way, I never ever see it as a way for him to win. They can do what they want. If they say it's fucking Tuesday, it's Tuesday. I've always said I never give a fuck about anybody's opinion until it fucked up my fucking life.
So there you got Tyson Fury speaking about fighting Alexander Usyk in the trilogy. He said he only wants to come back to fight Alexander Usyk. And me personally, I feel like that fight don't need no trilogy. Usyk the one both of them fights clear to me. So I feel like that fight, having a trilogy for Usyk and Fury, it means nothing to me. I don't see no reason of why having that fight. There's no reason at all. And here goes another clip right here of Tyson Fury. He's at the IBA convention this week, and they're speaking about him fighting Anthony Joshua right here.
Okay, so the question was, in case people couldn't hear it from Derek Chisora, if the money was right, would he fight Anthony Joshua under the auspices of the IBA? And, well, you heard the answer, 100%. So let's see. It's strange, you know, because
So you got Tyson Fury saying that he will fight AJ as well. And salute to my sister Kwee just came in the building. Salute Kwee. Everybody make sure y'all subscribe to Kwee for sure, man. Sister lit on the boxing talk, man. One of the best women talking boxing as well. You know what I mean? Salute to Kwee and subscribe to my sister channel, man. She lit over there. Yeah, me personally, man, I would rather see Fury fight AJ than fight Usyk. Honestly, I think that's the fight to be made. You know what I'm saying? If we know AJ's not in the running of fighting Wilder, I know Frank Smith, the CEO of Matchroom, spoke about it recently, saying that they wouldn't rule out fighting Deontay Wilder, but the fight that they really waiting for is the Tyson Fury fight. They want to have that fight, big fight in the UK over there in Wembley Stadium, and that fight needs to be made. And if Fury is for real seriously about coming back next year in 2026, AJ, he got that elbow surgery and everything. He healing up on that elbow. Hey, go and lock them boys in, man, for a big money fight in the UK at Wembley Stadium, man. Like it's only right that that fight happens for sure. Like if Fury is coming back, which is Fury's coming back. Like when Fury was talking about the retirement talk the last couple of months, I didn't trust it. I just trusted me and my cousin Bean from Ringwald Boston Podcast. We've been talking about it. Be like, man, Tyson Fury, man, he over there capping with this retirement, and obviously he is because he's talking about coming back, and Turkey's talking about bringing them back early 2026, man. So, what y'all think? Which fight is better, Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, or Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk trilogy? Which fight y'all think better? Let me know in the comments. And if y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. Punch that like button for your boy, man. Punch that like button, man. We working, we working, we working. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. My boy Define Iron, he said Fury versus AJ. Facts, facts, definitely. I definitely agree. My man Desmond Scobie, he says Fury needs to be lucky. Usyk doesn't have a mean streak because Usyk could have put Wilder on his ass. Fury just needs to be glad he didn't get stopped. Absolutely. The facts, bro. That's why that right there is the exact reason why I don't want to see the trilogy. There's no reason to see a third fight from Fury and Usyk. Usyk beat that man clear to me in both fights. Is no need to see a trilogy of that fight. Usyk need to handle business with Dubois. Possibly, Joseph Parker. That may be on the horizon for him. You know what I mean? Well, we should definitely see for sure. Shit. Yeah, Dubois, Fury. Hey, that's if Dubois gets past Usyk. That's if he gets past Usyk right there. That's a if. Fury, my boy Ring Ball Boxing Podcast, he said Fury won't get past AJ or Dubois. Hey, I ain't even mad at that take, bro. I ain't even mad. I am curious to see him fight AJ though. I am. That's the fight that I feel like they need to make. Like that's the fight right there. Fury versus AJ, Wembley Stadium. They do crazy numbers. They make crazy bread. Like that's the fight to make right there. So we can go ahead and go on to the next topic, man. And this is a very interesting one. I kind of ran into this one kind of like on a humbug earlier. So let me share this with y'all. All right, salute to my brother, man, L Dub Boxing, man. Everybody make sure y'all subscribe to L Dub Boxing on YouTube and go to his website, ldubboxing.com, man. My boy reported this first, and he reported this last year as well, speaking about this. So the IBF has officially ordered Michael Eifert to fight Dmitry Bivol for his IBF title. And apparently Michael Eifert has been Dimitri's Bivol's mandatory for the last 2 years. His last 2 years. And they they expect that fight to happen. And if he don't end up taking this fight with Eifert, the IBF, you know how savage they is. They will take that belt from him, and they will make Eifert fight a guy named Wallace for the actual title. So interesting little news right here with this shit. I didn't know until my man's elder he told me. I hit him up. I like, bro, what you know about this whole Dimitri Bivol Michael Eifert situation? I see the IBF then ordered this mandatory for Bivol right here with Eifert, and he said this been a fight that's been long coming. Eifert's been the Bivol was mandatory the last 2 years, so Eifert been getting a lot of step aside money recently. just to step aside and let Bivol do what he do for us fighting Beterbiev. And let me see what my boy Rainbow Boston said. He said, I'm not privy on Eifert, going to look him up. I'm sorry David Benavidez gets shafted in the mix of it all. Facts, bro, facts. And that's why David Benavidez is pushing to fight Caleb Smith for his WBO interim title. So if he gets that interim title, then he puts himself in more position to fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol trilogy, for sure. And my boy Desmond Scope, he says Bivol will vacate because that Beterbiev trilogy is too lucrative. Facts, yeah. And Turkey, the man Bivol already vacated the WBC so he can fight Beterbiev. So I definitely wouldn't be surprised if he vacates his IBF. You know what I mean, for sure as well, because the main goal is for Bivol to fight this trilogy with Beterbiev, and Beterbiev and Bivol, they're both 1-1 in their two fights. You gotta have a trilogy. Gotta have a trilogy to the even that shit out. You know what I mean? To uneven that shit out. My bad. Excuse me, peoples. And my boy, salute to my brother Dondrick now. Salute, bro. He said David gonna end up fighting Eifert. Watch. Hey, possibility, bro. I like what you thinking right there, bro. I like the way you thinking. They vacate that title from Bivol vacate that title, and then Eifert ends up, getting that title shot, or becoming, getting at least fighting for the vacant against this guy Wallace that my man L Dub is mentioning right here, and he wins that title. You can definitely see that man David Benavidez and PBC making a move to try to capture that IBF. Definitely. But that 10-pound rehydration is in play. So I don't know how David would feel about that. But David is about all of that shit, bro, for us to smoke. He trying to be in any position to fight the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev. So I like the way you thinking on this shit right here, Dondrick, for sure, bro. Damn, my boy Define Iron, he said, give me the trilogy. That's the fight. Facts. Facts, yeah. Beterbiev, Bivol trilogy, 1-1 going into the third fight. Gotta have that. Gotta have that. And I'm hearing that fight is gonna be fourth quarter this year. So gotta have that fight happening, man. And hopefully they have some announcement for that fight coming soon for sure. Cause that's a fight that boxing fans we definitely want to see for us the third fight. I know a lot of Bivol fans don't really care for the trilogy for real so much because they thought Bivol beat Beterbiev in both fights. So a lot of Bivol fans was wanting Bivol to fight David Benavidez when the WBC ordered it. But WBC, Bivol, he vacated the title. David Benavidez, he's the champion of that title. So Bivol will only be defending 3 titles coming up to fight Beterbiev on the trilogy, but at the same time, it may get vacated with this situation right here with Michael Eifert right here. And my boy Dodger he said it would be a unification, so the rehydration would, yep, you're right, that is right. So it would be a unification, so the rehydration don't matter in unifications as far as the IBF. That is absolutely true. Good shit on that, Dodger, for sure, bro. Thank you for reminding me on that. It said tournament at 175, Benavidez versus Eifert, Smith versus Morrell. That's interesting. That's interesting. David Morrell has a fight next week. He got a dangerous fight with this guy Katiev next Saturday. So that's a fight that is going to be big in that 175-pound division for sure. So definitely be tuning in to David Morrell on that card fighting Katiev next Saturday on July 12th in New York. So we can go ahead and go on to the next topic, man. And let's go ahead and get with it, man. Of course, right here, let it be known. Your boy right here, you know what I'm saying? Kid Austin. Kid Austin is the #1 ranked guy in the WBA for the lightweight division after he put the pain. He put hands on this man last week. I got the clip. We gotta show. I gotta show that again. That shit was so crazy, bro. Man, good lord. That man put him down badly, bro. so so yeah, man. You got Kid Austin. He's ranked #1 in the WBA currently right now, man, for Javante Tank Davis title. And let's play a little clip of this man, Auntie Schofield, and her back at his bullshit again, man.
Stop Tank. That's why they won't choose us. That's why they retiring. Boy, but stop Tank. We already know it. We watched Tank get stopped plenty of times again. It's not new. He's not invincible.
Not invincible. He said that Floyd has the power to change the division without question.
Yeah. All them champions know. Ask all of them. I've been saying over 2 years now that's the greatest boxer of all time. Not one of them champions that he get them ready for their fight said he's lying. But it's Devin Haney, JoJo Diaz, Adrian Broner, Shakur Stevens, Tank Davis. None of them came out and said it's Pop lying. But everybody else say, oh, it's Pop crazy. I ain't that crazy.
Man, so you got salute to my dog Big Dre, man. Big Dre, salute, bro. Salute. So daggone Auntie Schofield talking about. I gotta play it again. Let's get this dialogue. I want y'all to hear what this man is saying once again, real quick, cause he talking mad crazy.
Stop Tank. That's why they won't choose us. That's why they retiring. Boy, but stop Tank. We already know it. We watched Tank get stopped plenty of times again. It's not new. He's not invincible.
Not invincible. He said that Floyd has the power to change the division without question.
Yeah. All them champions know. Ask all of them. I've been saying over 2 years now that's the greatest boxer of all time. Not one of them champions that he get them ready for their fight said he's lying. But it's Devin Haney, JoJo Diaz, Adrian Broner, Shakur Stevens, Tank Davis. None of them came out and said it's Pop lying. But everybody else say, oh, it's Pop crazy. I ain't that crazy.
So this man, Auntie Schofield, man, this man, like one thing that caught my eye about this man, Auntie Schofield, in the past or something he said. I remember Auntie Schofield in the past saying that they were waiting for Tank Davis to either retire or vacate the title, and then they was going to go after the WBA. He's on record definitely saying that for sure. Now you got this man saying, oh, Tank gonna retire. He ain't gonna fight us. We'll stop Tank early. We seen Tank get stopped in sparring. Why does this man always mention sparring so fucking much? Like, he mentions sparring crazy. And Tank getting stopped in sparring, where's the footage? Well, who else is confirming that? We can't believe anything Auntie Schofield saying out here, bro. Especially after what the fuck he was saying on the whole Shakur situation. You know what I'm saying? What happened to him on the Shakur shit in Saudi Arabia. We still don't have a big definition on what the fuck happened. We don't have a definite answer on what really happened to Kid Austin during that week when he was in Saudi Arabia for fight week. And on top of that, the man Kid Austin, he on record talking about he wanted to quit boxing after that Saudi Arabia experience. You know what I mean? So I just go feel, yeah, do your thing, go out here and turn up and talk your shit and everything. But you talking about a Tank Davis fight, you know how you can get a Tank Davis fight, bro. So, hold on, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right. Let me know how I sound now, y'all. Let me know. Yo, yo, yo. Let me know. I sound good now, y'all. Let me know. Better? All right, bet. All right, for sure. Yeah, Auntie Schofield, man. He was this man. How you get a fight? Auntie Schofield, Kid Austin. If y'all want to fight with Tank Davis, since y'all are the number one guy for the WBA, y'all can petition and force Tank hand on the fight. That's if y'all really want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally feel like they gonna make that move to do that. They gonna wait and see what shit happens as far as Tank Roach rematch and then possibly the Zapata and Shakur winner as well. But this is right here. I'm gonna show you something that I seen, which is I think personally this is gonna be next for him personally, since this shit is in the atmosphere right here already. Pull this shit up where it's at. Did I have it? Hold on. Oh, I didn't add it. Let me see. So this the fight. What I'm hearing right now is he gonna end up possibly fighting Lucas Body. That's what I'm hearing. Let me do this real quick. I'm hearing Lucas Body right now. And Lucas Body is a guy that Auntie Schofield, his son Kid Austin was supposed to fight last year, but they didn't end up making the fight because apparently this man then got hurt in camp for this fight in particular. Right here. This is the fight I'm hearing that they talking about making right here for Kid Austin next. Because obviously Tank and Roach, they both busy right now. And then you got Shakur and Zapata, which is he's possibly waiting for the winner of that. Say Zapata wins. Oscar, Golden Boy with Kid Austin and Zapata, that's an in-house fight to make right there. Then I don't even know if Shakur would even want to even go with the fight with Kid Austin personally after what happened in February as far as that fight in particular. And just look at the rankings real quick. Look at the WBC for 135 and see where he at 135 as far as Kid Austin. So in the WBC, they didn't even got it's crazy. The WBC don't even have Kid Austin ranked. So Kid Austin is going after the WBA. He's ranked number 8 in the IBF. Like I said, he ain't ranked at all in the WBC. And he has that continental title for us, the WBA. So right here, this fight, this is the fight that's most likely gonna happen next for him. I mean, and it's an easy fight for them to make too, right here. But Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield Sr., both of them, I like Kid Austin. I like him. I want to hear him speak more because his pops just controls his whole social media and everything and talks too fucking much for him. And he gonna be talking him into an ass whooping the way he talk about him stopping everybody. I need to see more from Kid Austin. I need to see more. I ain't seen enough. That shit he pulled with Shakur, he ducked him. It was pure bullshit. I don't care what anybody said because they didn't give no definite answer on what happened up there. They were talking about motherfuckers that put something in they drink and got them sick and all of this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to believe from Auntie Schofield in that absolute situation. You feel me?
And John said the stupid. He said still takes his phone and puts him on punishment. Facts, bro. I need this man Kid Austin to speak for sure. Because Kid Austin, he's a good kid, man. I like the way he talk. I like his confidence and everything. He don't really get. It don't sound like he gets so much hype off of what his pops be saying for real. But Auntie Schofield is definitely in the crazy father list with along with Bill. You know what I'm saying? And he's definitely on some Bill Haney timing for sure. Definitely pulling a lot of plays from Bill Haney. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, if he want that fight with Tank Davis, force Tank Davis' hand and make a petition to the WBA to make the mandatory and make them order that mandatory. That's what Kid Austin should do. You know what I mean? If he really wants that fight. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. If they don't petition to try to become, make the WBA order that fight, then I don't care what the hell Auntie Schofield talking about stopping Tank. Y'all ain't pushing for the fight for real. Y'all waiting to see what Tank do for real. You know what I mean? They ain't ready for that fight. And I remember seeing a clip. I seen this clip too where Auntie Schofield said months ago that they will rather fight Shakur first and before Tank Davis. So that still settled in on my mind that they said that they would rather fight Shakur rather than Tank first. You know what I mean? So Josh Sanders, he said the WBA has to bring the regular belt back to force Tank hand, otherwise Tank won't be forced. Okay. I'm with that. My man Arlington Story said the hate for Tank is beyond diabolical, and I can't stand that glazing super free Morris. Okay, man. That was funny right there. Okay, man. All right, so we're gonna get to this next topic, and now we about to get real right here, bro. It's time to get real. Where Austin at? Is Austin still here? Let me get him. Let me tag him real quick. Cause I want him to be here for this. I want him to, we gonna get to the fuckery now, these last few topics. Alright, where Austin at? I want him to still be here. Let's get to the fuckery. Alright, Devin Haney definitely got backed into a corner into fighting Brian Norman Jr. And I said this a couple of days ago. Everything that I said in my videos last week pertaining to Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney, all of that shit still stands. Still stands. Because the fact is, the Haneys, they was not pushing for it. They didn't push for that fight. They was up here looking to try to fight Shakur Stevenson when Shakur Stevenson at 135. From the conversation that Bill Haney had with Tate Jones that morning. And that's just the facts of it. You know what I mean? And we're going to take a look back at this conversation with Bill Haney and Brian Norman Sr. on True Media Podcast. And salute to True Media Podcast.
140 pounder, and I said, name him off. And I started naming him off.
Anything else, Bill?
I said, man, I can't go to no people and tell no people Booth is more motherfucker than Devin, more motherfucker dangerous.
You ain't got to go to people and tell people nothing. What they got to do with
Hey, man, what the fuck is you talking about? You niggas keep letting me talk like a man just like y'all. I'm just like y'all. I'm just saying what happened.
Go ahead.
And I told him, he said, wait a minute, hold on.
And he said, I can't say that. And I said,
Hold on.
why you can't say that? I said, why should you care what people think about you anyway?
And I told him, I said, but this Boots then went on and did his thing.
Why we talking about Boots? Boots don't matter. Boots don't matter no more. We talking about your son and my son. Boots don't matter.
Hey, listen. Hey, nigga, I just told you. never.
Stop calling me nigga and stop doing all that right there, because I'm trying to be sanctified and saved.
Hey, Tay.
You better cut all that other bullshit out, but you cut all that out.
Hey, Tay, did I try to dead the fight, Tay? Because I was respectful and tried to keep the fight going. And I ever try to dead the fight, Tay?
Tay? He said, did he ever try to
try to dead the fight, Tay?
Well, he told me this morning. He said that he wasn't even looking to fight Brian on me. He was looking to fight Shakur.
I said that Shakur. Wait, hold on.
He said that
hold on.
Hold on, let's finish this.
I know you heard what he said. He said y'all was looking to fight Shakur. Where's the line at? It ain't no line at all. No lies at all. Tay Jones exposed that man. He exposed him. And I want to play this extra clip because we gonna break this. We gonna really get to this shit for real. Because a lot of y'all Haney fans, all of y'all out there talking about wanting us to praise Devin Haney for taking this fight when we really know. In reality, we know that Devin Haney and Bill Haney was really trying to get out of this fight and fight somebody else. They was pushing to fight Teofimo Lopez and fight Richardson Hitchens before they even thought about fighting fucking Brian Norman Jr. With that cap-ass fucking fan base.
I'm telling
you, nigga, you not fucking with me.
You listen, let me tell you this. You want to keep that shit in that boxing ring.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about now. You can get high, you can get whatever the fuck you want, but you ain't fucking with this B Norman. You ain't fucking with Big B Norman. I bet you that.
Hey,
I bet you that.
Hey, B Norman. Listen.
I train my motherfucking son to be. I train my son to be a motherfucking killer. You train your motherfucking son to be a track star, bitch. Fuck wrong with you?
Listen.
It's a difference, nigga. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. I'm gonna show you. You make sure we share a ring in November. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you not sign that contract. Don't you weasel your motherfucking ass out this goddamn field. In November, I want to see your motherfucking ass in there. You just make sure you there.
The contract. Listen, we already signed, bitch.
Zach, you just make sure your motherfucking ass there in November. I see you at the press conference. I see you at the press conference.
Yeah, nigga, don't be late, nigga.
I will not be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there before time, nigga. I'm gonna be there before time. I'm gonna be there before time. Fuck wrong with you? You got the wrong motherfucking one. I am not these hoes. I'm not these hoes you deal with. I'm not these lame ass niggas you deal with. You can't pay me, nigga. Like you, nigga. You none of that shit don't apply to me, nigga.
Nigga, get in line, nigga.
I'm getting in line for what?
Haney versus everybody, nigga.
Well, hey, last I heard we was first up. What's up? Last I heard we was up.
No, listen, you're next, nigga.
Up, nigga, up. That's up. We're up next, bitch. We're up next. Up, nigga. Last I heard we're up next. Fuck wrong with you?
Nigga, your mama's a bitch, nigga.
Don't do that.
Nigga, I just did it, nigga.
You know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna do that because I respect my. You know what? I'm gonna let you have it.
Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, all right. Nah, the reason I just said I ain't gonna do that because I know what I know what your mama. Yeah, it's all good. No. It's probably personal shit. I ain't gonna do that. All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
It's cool.
Everybody gotta go, nigga. Everybody that came, nigga. Everybody gotta go, nigga. Fuck you.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Fuck you too. It's fuck you too, nigga. And get the fuck out of the phone. I was up there first. Get your bitch ass out of here.
I'm not going, nigga,
go spout some motherfucking coke. Nigga, go get your 8-ball, bitch. Bitch, go get your 8-ball, man.
Nigga,
your motherfucking mama, nigga, go dig that bitch up. Nigga, your mama. What's wrong with you? Nigga, your mama. Stupid ass nigga. Run it, nigga. I tell you what, run it. I'm gonna be right in your motherfucking face. You talking a whole lot of personal shit. I'm gonna be right in your motherfucking face, and we gonna see how you fucking acting. Fuck wrong with you?
Nigga, listen.
This nigga doing a whole bunch of niggas and niggas. What we doing, bro? We fighting or we on here cackling like bitches? What we doing? You on here cackling like a bitch right now. This ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Get the fuck off the phone, ho.
Man, fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga. Hey. Just make sure you stay on course.
Man, you see, this is the nastiest fucking work right here, man. The man, Bill gets so mad that he got exposed from Brian Norman Sr. on his phone call that he had with Tay Jones, to where he mentions, well, not even mention, he says, fuck Brian Norman Sr.'s mother. And Brian Norman Sr. said that his mother had stage 4 breast cancer. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this, because I had a conversation with one of my homies about this shit, man. And let me see something real quick. We don't know if that's the real Bill Haney. If that's the real Bill Haney, I'll send the link right now that you can hop in the link right now that that's really you. But I don't believe it though. You gotta show me. Marshawn West, he said Bill was super high. Yeah, super high on that powder, that nose candy. We don't call him nose candy Bill for nothing, sister. Salute to my boy Zach B, and salute to my sister Arena, man. Arena in the building, man. Salute, sis. Salute, sis. Yeah, so let's get to it. Like, this man, Bill Haney, literally gets mad and says some wild shit about Brian Norman Sr. mom, saying, fuck your mama, nigga. My mom passed away from breast cancer stage 4 11 years ago. So, like I said before another day on the show, I said, I'm with Brian Norman Sr. on this 100%, bro, because that's nasty word for you to speak on his mother in that manner at all. Where's the professional black father shit and Bill Haney speaking about somebody's mother that's sick with stage 4 breast cancer? Like the whole race thing, for us, that shit, for us, the Haneys, because they love talking about race and shit. Like, oh, the black fathers, this, y'all don't fuck with black fathers. You know what I'm saying? Well, do they fuck with black mothers? Because it don't sound like Bill fuck with black mothers either. Like, it don't sound like Bill fuck with black mothers, because this motherfucker up here playing with a black mother's name, saying shit right there. Okay. Daggone Bill Haney, what's up with you saying fuck his mother, bro? You know what I mean? Cause my thing is, it's a lot of moms out here. Your mother passed away. Like, come on. Where's the decency? And these guys is the most professional guys, right? In boxing, right? Shit don't even make no sense. These dudes are straight cappers, man. Straight cap, they're frauds. And for him to get emotional to speak on Brian Norman Sr. mom in that manner just shows you how fraudulent these guys are. You know what I mean? Because he mad because he got exposed because he was trying to get out of the Brian Norman Jr. fight. And let's continue. I got one more.
They got shit to say about me. Ain't nobody gonna come back and tell you I'm trying to dead no fight. They ain't gonna come back and tell you I'm high from some shit. Nigga, B Norman is all the way through. Nigga, I am who the fuck I say I am. I ain't out here faking. I ain't out here trying to make something look like something. He doing all of the above. Once his shit get in, and he know I know what I know on some other shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling him to shut the fuck up. He steady talk. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying not to bum you out right now. Yeah. But he steady fucking talking. He tried to get out of that fight this morning, bro. He tried to get out the fucking fight this morning. He wanted me to come out, say Devin was a good fighter, and go about my fucking business. That's what he wanted me to do this morning. That's what he wanted me to do.
So okay, so I'm trying to figure out, when Bill called, because he called in and I passed him through, and you didn't know. I didn't call him, but right. he was calling in. I saw him.
You stay on the proud.
Yeah. So, but where did this come from? Because when I listen, I spoke to Bill.
You ain't listening to me.
What did Tay say though?
What I just told you.
What did Tay say
I
that
just
you set him up?
you. He listen. The whole thing is a fucking facade. That's why I just told him, make sure all that shit you talking, you kind of got to stand on it now. If you don't stand on it, you make sure you show all this shit, you let all the world hear this shit and show him he a bitch ass nigga. This is the real, bro. With the real, man, you know what, fuck that shit. The real is, we was offered to fight first. He didn't even know about it. Turker was trying to find him a fucking opponent for one of his cards. He didn't even fucking know. He did not know. All that old this and that. That's where the first tweet, Twitter, whatever the fuck that was that night came out because they said, okay, we got y'all. Now we have to ask them. They asked us first. They asked us first to make sure we would before they even brought it to him. So what he did was when they brought it to him, his ass tried to get in front of the ball and make it look like Devin was looking for us, but that ain't the truth. Devin wasn't looking for us. It's just like he told Tay this morning, they wasn't looking to fight us right now. He wasn't looking for us. That's just what Turkey came up with. They came up with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I ain't supposed to be doing all this goddamn talking, but, you know, they always fuck with me and get me out of pocket, get me out of line, and that's what it is. I mean, you know, so like I said, I think I got all the motherfucking facts. You ain't never caught me in no lie. You know me, coach. I'm going to come on this bitch and I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm trying to spat a nigga. I'm trying to spat a nigga, tell him to shut the fuck up, bro. Leave me alone. Go on about your business. You do all this personal talk. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, because you didn't put it out, nigga. You the one making whole ass moves. You calling Tate talking about, man, look, I ain't gonna lie, we weren't even trying to fight the young. We weren't even trying to fight him, man. Look, he fucking up our brand. He's fucking scared, bro. He listens to everybody else. He ain't stupid. Especially if Turkey put us in an 18 by 18.
All right, man. So you see right there, that man Brian Norman Sr. literally lets y'all know. Yeah, that man Brian Norman Sr. literally lets you know right there that Turkey Al-Sheikh hit the Normans up first about the fight. They hit them up first to see if they was with the fight first. They hit him up. They hit them up first to see if they was with the fight first before they even approached the Haneys with the fight. Wow, you got Bill Haney out there saying they looking for Brian Norman, and then Brian Norman Jr. say, "Shit, I'm right here." Salute to my brother Ohio Runs Boxing, man, my dog, man, my brother Marcus, man, and salute to my man Cash Crypto in the building, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. So I'm just saying in general. The fight was approached to the Normans first. Then you got the Haneys trying to play it like they trying to be the Debo of boxing and trying to be like, oh, we looking for Brian Norman Jr. The Normans ain't running from you. They ain't scared of you. You are no threat to them, Bill. Y'all ain't no fucking threat to the Normans. They gladly to take this fight because they think your son is food. And I'm just saying in general, why would they sit up here and lie about them not them wanting to fight? They didn't want this fight. And we just proved the facts in this fight that they did not want this fight, that they tried to back out due to that phone call with Tay Jones. That phone call with Tay Jones, Bill, it was nasty work. You got exposed. And it showed right here that they did get back in the corner. And you hear that man, Brian Norman Sr. saying they didn't have no choice but to take the fucking fight because of all the shit talking that Bill did. That's why they got back into the corner and taking this fight due to the fact off of Bill Haney's mouth. If Bill Haney learned to shut the fuck up and sit back and let the business materialize behind the scenes instead of trying to be out there showboating and trying to promote your son, which is you've been ruining doing that because it's been a shit show for Devin Haney ever since that Ryan Garcia fight. Been a pure shit show. Hey, and if y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. And if you ain't sub up to the channel, man. We working over here. Like, right now, it's looking real bad for him. And going into this fight, Devin got all the trouble in the world right here. Let's go start with this screenshot right here. Turkey Al-Sheikh says, Devin Haney will fight anyone, and I respect that. Then you got Devin Haney following up saying, line him up. It's funny saying line them up. I laugh when I see that shit right there. Let's get to this talk though. Let's get to the real talk. Bob Earl. That man tweets out, man. Bob Earl, a funny guy, man. 90 years old, still cooking motherfuckers. Bob Earl says, we look forward to working with our friend, His Excellency, Turkey Al Sheikh, as the best welterweight in the world. Brian Norman Jr. defends his WBO title this November in Riyadh against track star Devin Haney. Hey man, that boy Bob Earl, boy, he has no filter at all, man. And then look at the emotional response from Devin Haney right here. Always emotional, every time. Shouldn't this guy be worried about the fact he blew 90 million from ESPN and now he has no TV deal? That's his response. Didn't respond to the fact that Bob Earl called him a track star. He tried to get personal with his personal. And even more, look at this guy, this fraud. Then you got Bill Haney on Bob Earl talking about LOL, Bob C now running his mouth and forgot he's no longer in charge. Devin Haney ran to give Brian Norman the biggest fight of his career, while ESPN ran away from doing business with Top Rank. Is ESPN the real track stars running from Bob and his smoke and mirrors? Another deflection from the Haneys right here. Y'all not talking about the fact that Bob Earl called Devin Haney a track star. Y'all trying to talk about Bob Earl's business dealings. No, stick to the subject at hand. The way that y'all Haney fans, y'all debate, y'all talk exactly like Bill Haney and Devin Haney. Y'all use all of their talking points. Y'all deflect. Y'all don't answer questions. Y'all do all of this shit. And this is the reason why y'all be getting cooked in debates. Because of shit like this. Y'all can't even stay on topic. These guys can't even stay on topic with a tweet responding to Bob Earl. They want to talk about his ESPN deal, which is Bob Earl. He says that he's going to announce his new TV deal after July on their last show, the end of July. So apparently, Top Rank, they already have a network that they're going to be going to. So Bill Haney and Devin talking about their new TV deal is pointless. It's absolutely fucking pointless. You know what I mean? Read some of these comments, man. Real quick. My sister Raina, she said the Haneys isn't a threat to nobody. Absolutely, sis, for sure. Marshawn West, my sister, says that coke gets Bill active with his mouth, writing all kinds of checks Devin ass can't cash. Absolutely, sis. My boy Cash Crypto, he said snowmobile. Marshawn West, Bob old ass fried Devin. Facts. Facts. Look at this. Bob is calling this man the track star. Yeah, and they can't respond to it. They have no answer for it. No answer. Yeah. Mabel Medea Simmons says, shouldn't Devin be worried that he's going to get his cheeks clapped by Brian Norman Jr.? Absolutely. He definitely should be worried about that. He worried about the wrong shit. They worried about Bob Earl old ass. Bob Earl cooking their ass about his fighting style. Salute to my brother WTF Media, man. My boy, man. Subscribe to my boy too as well, man. And you got, let's keep it taking his manhood. Let's keep it real. Devin boxed like he had his manhood taken prior to his last fight. I can tell a man who's been took from a mile away. That's crazy. There's a Scooby said Bill Haney legacy will be off who he fought, not how he won. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone picking Devin to win this fight? Not at all. And I got a clip, man. I got a speaking of track star shit with Devin Haney. Yeah,
That boy is tactical. He tactical. Yeah, what I mean by that is, people, guess what? He gonna tie Norman ass up. He gonna tie him up. Norman ain't gonna, hey, look, Norman gonna have to fight him off. Norman gonna have to put some damn bug spray on him or something. He gonna have to do something to keep that boy, hey, from tying him up. He gonna have to do something, man. Anyways, man, look. First initial thoughts, look at the boxing stances. Look at the boxing stances. I know it, man. I like yelling. I know I do, but I be like to get my point across. First thing you do, look at the boxing stances. First thing you do, you got flat-footed versus athletic stance. Devin Haney, all right? Flat-footed, don't do well with athletic boxing stances. Don't do well against them slow feet, moving the feet. That's why the chickens are very important in this. The chickens are important in this. Damn, I'm spitting all on this thing. But yeah, and then you look at jab defense. You got to look at that. Jab defense. Guess who got better jab defense? Devin Haney. You know, look, I still think he done. Soon as he get touched on that chin, that's it. Got to get touched on that chin. Ooh, and then he get touched on that chin.
man. You got Tim Bradley speaking about the track star shit too. He telling that man Brian Norman Jr. that he need to go out there and chase some chickens. Hold on, let me run that back.
That boy is tactical. He tactical. Yeah, what I mean by that is, people, guess what? He gonna tie Norman ass up. He gonna tie him up. Norman ain't gonna, hey, look, Norman gonna have to fight him off. Norman gonna have to put some damn bug spray on him or something. He gonna have to do something to keep that boy, hey, from tying him up. He gonna have to do something, man. Anyways, man, look. First initial thoughts, look at the boxing stances. Look at the boxing stances. I know it, man. I like yelling. I know I do, but I be like to get my point across. First thing you do, look at the boxing stances. First thing you do, you got flat-footed versus athletic stance. Devin Haney, all right? Flat-footed, don't do well with athletic boxing stances. Don't do well against them slow feet, moving the feet. That's why the chickens are very important in this. The chickens are important in this. Damn, I'm spitting all on this thing. But yeah, and then you look at jab defense. You got to look at that. Jab defense. Guess who got better jab defense? Devin Haney. You know, look, I still think he done. Soon as he get touched on that chin, that's it. Got to get touched on that chin. Ooh, and he.
Right there, you got a pause on the way, by the way, for Tim Bradley, man. Talk about he's spitting all on that thing. That was very pause worthy right there. In fact, Dodrick, talking about spitting on what, bro? I'm listening. I'm like, pause. No Diddy on the spitting on that thing. What he said, that was super pause worthy, like a motherfucker, dog. You know what I mean? But interesting take right there by the bull Tim Bradley right there, said that boy gonna have to catch some chickens because that boy Devin Haney gonna be running from that boy Brian Norman Jr. You know what I mean? Then my boy Cash Crypto, he said jab defense against guys with shorter reach ain't saying much. Facts. And that man Brian Norman Jr. got a long reach too. He definitely got a long reach. So you know what I mean? Like that man Tim Bradley said, Brian Norman's going to touch up Devin Haney in this fight. He's going to touch him up in this fight. And I can't wait to see how Devin Haney react in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I really can't wait to see how he react in this fight because he get to running in this bitch. He's not going to win on points. He's not. I don't have Devin Haney beating Brian Norman Jr. Not one fucking bit. And I'm already seeing people with the eyes saying that Devin gonna win by decision. I don't think Devin gonna beat Brian Norman Jr. Not one fucking bit. I think Brian Norman Jr. is going to annihilate Devin Haney in this fight. That's me personally. So my boy Cash Crypto said Devin getting beat the fuck up from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Hearns Morton shit. You know what I mean? Dr. Nail said you only got to guess what side he moving to and punch his ass back the other way. Absolutely, bro. I don't think Brian Norman Jr. gonna have a problem cutting the ring off in this fight. And a lot of people saying, talking about Devin Haney's footwork being better than Brian Norman because Brian Norman Jr. is flat-footed and everything. You feel me? So I'm real interested to see how that shit move for real. And don't think I ain't forgot about this shit with Devin Haney. Because a lot of y'all content creators, y'all act like y'all want to talk about it. A lot of my counterparts, my guys, Knockout Boxing 86, Dean, Two Cents Boxing, KQKC, for 9, all of them, they all talking about it. But y'all don't want to talk about it for some reason. We gonna talk about it. So, my man right here. Right here, you got Devin Haney, obviously, because the wifey then put a restraining order on him. Right here, we gonna talk about it. Because where's the best father in the world, Bill Haney, when it comes to Devin Haney in this situation with this sex worker right here? You know what I mean? Where's the best father of the year right here in this shit? Said, Devin has hurt me in the past by punching me, pushing me while pregnant, threatening me, and arguing with me in the presence of our daughter. I am concerned about his behavior and worried that he will act upon his threat to me, stating, "You will see. For the foregoing reasons, I am requesting a DVRO protecting myself and my daughter and seeking sole legal and physical custody," right here. You know what I mean? This is the little text message from him right here. In this text message, he telling the girl, like, you gonna see. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see in the streets. Like, stop hitting my line right here. This man, the crazy part, salute to my brother D Free, man. Everybody make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother D Free Sports Talk over there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, this is my thing. Y'all had Bill Haney around the time when Tank had his little troubles with his little, you know what I'm saying, his little BM and everything, which is he never got charged for it. He got cleared from that whole situation because the BM pretty much said that she was lying. This man Bill Haney and all the Haney dick gobblers and all the Haney content creators, they was all posting Tank's mugshot and everything. And now when it comes to speaking about Devin Haney in this situation right here, this shit, they don't want to talk about this. I don't see no thumbnails, no captions, no videos, no live streams talking about this from the Devin Haney content creators. They shine away from talking about what's current, what's the hottest shit in boxing right now. And this is one of the hottest topics in boxing right now currently. And y'all know CamJNetwork, we gonna talk about it, baby. Devin Haney met this girl last year and moved her in. Had a baby with the chick within a year. And not even with the chick anymore. I mean, shit. Father's Day start complaining, talking about he ain't able to see his daughter and everything. Which is, hey, don't get it twisted. I ain't saying that Devin Haney did this because, you know what I'm saying? You're innocent until proven guilty. until more of the story come out from both sides. So I'm not putting this on Devin's jacket that he did this, but the fact that Devin Haney got mad at this girl because she wouldn't give him her phone and apparently pushed her while she was pregnant, it sounds almost pretty legit to me. Because Devin Haney poses as a guy that never really got pussy like that for real. He poses as one of them guys that don't have no game. He buying coochie out here, obviously, because shit, he didn't, even after the situation with Young Thug popped up with this girl, when the video came out with the girl crying to Young Thug saying that she only want Young Thug and she loved Young Thug and shit, this man Devin Haney went and bought her a fucking car. Went and bought her a whole car. You know what I mean? That's some pure simp ass shit. Devin Haney is the guy that has to buy pussy to get pussy. Which is, don't get it twisted. A lot of guys in this world, we all buy pussy in reality. You taking a woman out on date, all of that shit, you are, etc. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys buy pussy on a daily basis. But this man is buying some expensive pussy right here. Expensive. And this shit costing him right here. It's gonna cost him being on child support. It's gonna cost him not seeing his daughter much. It's gonna cost him a lot of shit right now. And why would you have this on your jacket right now going into one of the biggest fights of your career with Brian Norman Jr., a pure knockout artist? Like, it's nasty work. Look at that shit right here. Talking about, and that video you was talking about was years ago before she met Devin Haney. No, stupid. Young Thug was just locked up this past year, wasn't he? Dummy. See, damn dumbass Haney fans trying to defend him, and then you get caught lying right out the gate. Stupid. Stupid. Fuck out of here. Yeah. So he would have whole sack chaser. And Bill Haney, where's your father? I thought you were a pimp, Bill Haney. I hope you still listening, Bill, since you was in the comments, because that was really Bill in the comments when he made that comment. That's pinned to the top. Bill Haney, I want you to listen. Where's your Father of the Year award for this situation right here? I thought you was the pimp. I thought you was able to give your son some game to know how to talk to the women, to know how to finesse the women before he get finessed by the women. Well, he's surely getting finessed crazy by this woman right now. And on top of that, it's looking like motherfucking Devin is fighting because he know he got this situation that he gonna have to pay for. He gonna have to spend a lot of bread right now on this whole situation right now with Shorty. A lot of bread. And Bill Haney, where you at now? Where you at on fucking the Boxing Voice speaking about this shit now? It's facts, bro. That boy about to get his pockets cooked. And let me address this too, because I see you still in there, Michael Larkins. See, the thing is, bro, whether it was within the 3 years or whatever, still the fact that that man, Young Thug, got told he loved her by this woman that Devin Haney's fucking with, stills in the fact that when I see that, if I'm a nigga, if I see a video like that, I'm asking you, like, damn, you really feel this about Shorty? You remember Young Thug made this tweet talking about I could still have that little shit if I wanted. So I don't even think it was in. I think it literally was in the last year mark. You feel me? So that shit is irrelevant. About to get his pockets cooked for real, bro. All because he want to get this chick pregnant and have somebody to lay up with every damn night. And he ain't even with the chick anymore. Ain't even with her. And I'm saying, where's the outrage from the Haney dick gobblers and all the Haney content creators on this situation right here? Because we don't see shit. Y'all was on Tank ass about his little situation, which he got cleared from his situation. But right here, y'all want to talk about this right here. It's real nasty work right here. You feel me? Real nasty work. So we gonna get into some of this Tank shit, bro. Into the next topic. I want to show some deep shit with this shit with Tank. All right. All right. So Tank was on Twitter the other night and he made this tweet out saying, treating me like I done murdered somebody. I can't do shit. And then he says this. He said, the last time I went to court, the city tried to fine me for 25,000 right here. So, of course, right now, Tank, he got his probation pretty much he got more added on, he got more time added on to his probation right here. So, of course, last year he had a situation where he ended up going back to Baltimore, where I think it was early this year, actually. Earlier this year, he went to Baltimore when he didn't, talk to his PO about going to Baltimore, which, they had him go to court saying that he violated his probation, and they gave him an extra 18 months and made him donate 10,000 to this community assistance network right here. So right now they say the story right here talking about Tank living in Florida. He left the state without permission. His probation officer in Maryland happened to spot him eating dinner at Proper Cuisine in downtown Baltimore, January 22nd, which was just around the corner from the courthouses. Handy pointed out that Davis probation officer in Florida had been pretty lenient with him, even letting him take trips to U.S. Virgin Islands and allow him to go to Paris for the Olympics and whatever. He got denied for a request to go to Japan for his 30th birthday, right there. So you got that shit right here, and then just to add some little context to it, with the judge of Tank Davis right here, the judge saying that she didn't think sending Tank Davis to jail would help him. She said, I don't like sending anyone to jail, sir. I don't really don't, but you need to wake up. She added, I don't ever want to see you in court again. So pretty much Tank got added, he got extra time added onto his probation. And this was around the time when he had the Lamar Rose fight right here. You feel me? And when it comes to these tweets, this is what Tank is talking about right here. When he's talking about treat me like I done murder somebody, I can't do shit. He ain't able to move around and stuff because of this probation and shit right here. You feel me? So you got that right here. And then let's get to another little context right here with Tank right here. So Najee. So Najee for Cigar Talk asked Tank about getting an interview. He said, we need to do another interview, nigga. It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, that man says, fuck you, bitch. And I found that shit funny because this is the thing. Y'all will remember when Najee, salute to my brother D for the win. I just seen you in the building, bro. For sure. Yeah, facts, bro. That judge ain't letting Tank do shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why he in Florida for real. That give y'all more context of why he's in Florida for sure. Like, you feel me? That shit is nasty work from the judge, man. And hopefully these 18 months go fast so he can get off that probation, man. Just stay clear until you get off probation, bro. And stay out of her way. Stay out of that way on her for real, bro. And I think Tank had thoughts of that situation of his court shit going into that Lamont Roach fight a little bit too, as well. That's why I really wanted to show that too, as well, for us, Tank. And this shit right here with Najee though. Najee, y'all remember Najee had the Cigar Talk interview with Bud Crawford when they asked him about Tank's, Tank, and then Bud started shitting on Tank in the interview and everything, and didn't correct him when it came up to Bud Crawford talking about Jose Pedraza, saying, Tank weight drain Jose Pedraza. That was Tank's first championship fight at 135 fighting Jose Pedraza. You know what I mean? No, at 130, my bad. That was his first title shot ever. You know what I mean? That he had fighting Jose Pedraza. They fought at the same weight. He ain't weight drain him, so that was cat. And Tank got mad at the fact that, Najee ain't checking these niggas. Najee letting these guys, 130 D for the win. Yeah, Najee ain't letting these guys come on his platform and just shit on Tank, and he ain't fact checking them or nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Tank, he felt the way about that shit for sure. You feel me? So yeah, Dodger and Bud got his talking point from Keyshawn. And when that whole talking point from Keyshawn was cap as fuck. The facts is Keyshawn, he moved Pedraza down from 140 to 135. If niggas want to really talk about weight draining the motherfucker, and we don't want to get on Keyshawn's whole weight situation after the shit he pulled on Edward De Los Santos, that's a whole nother story right there. But right here with Najee got to understand, bro, Tank ain't rocking with you if you gon', be biased for the other side. So that's how he feel in the situation. And I like Najee. I like Cigar Talk. I like Najee's content that he be dropping for us. Cigar Talk for sure. You feel me? But at the same time, Tank gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, Tank, he's a loyal motherfucker. He stand on principle with a lot of shit. And this right here for us, Najee with Cigar Talk, shit ain't. You're never going to get an interview with Tank Davis, bro. Like after all of the shit that happened with that shit, bro. That's just not going to happen. All right, let's get to this shit right here. Let's get to this right here.
I don't think he had head grease in his head anyway, but still, I hope you don't got head grease in your head the next fight. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I think he cut his head up.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, he could still wear grease on it, but maybe he needs.
Either way, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Just know, meet me in the middle of the ring. Then we're going to leave out the ring.
You've hinted that Tank hasn't signed the contract yet. Can you speak to that?
No, I can't speak to that.
Okay. So, I mean, you're smiling really hard. Is that a yes? Or are you...
I'm not saying he didn't sign the contract.
All right, last. Do you think that Gervonta is scared? Because the first one was kind of a close one, but definitely a close one. Rematch, is he scared?
I wouldn't necessarily say scared of me as a man, but he's scared to get embarrassed. He's scared to get embarrassed. That's his problem.
How do you feel about Alvarez and Bud Crawford?
I think it's a fight between two greats. One guy's smaller, notably smaller. So we'll see how he takes on that tag.
So you don't have any one person that you're kind of going for, no?
No, I just want to see a good fight. Hopefully it's a good fight.
Anything you have coming up that you want to drop here?
No, just stay tuned. Follow me on Twitch. Please follow me on Twitch. I'm going to start.
All right, so salute to Mama Barbara D, man. Salute to you. Salute to you, Mama. Salute to you, for sure. So Lamar right there talking about pretty much he won't Tank to meet him in the middle of the ring, which that shit caught my eye with that. Because remember in the actual fight with them two, the man Lamont is looking to counter Tank the whole entire time. So he won't Tank to just sit there and fight with him in the middle of the ring all night. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to be some outside, inside action more this time for Tank Davis in his rematch. And then you remember, you see how lady from TMZ asked him about the rematch, talking about did Tank sign this part of the contract, and he ain't want to say nothing because everything is done. So that whole contract narrative, once again, that I've already dropped the video and talked about and exposed, that whole narrative was bullshit. Even more bullshit again from Lamar Roach right there. Pretty much saying that, he signed this shit in the contract. He didn't want to say it initially, which I don't know why he was on that type of time because that shit was weird as hell, but it is what it is. And then He mentions the hair grease stuff, but he better not have no hair grease and shit, bro. Bro, the hair ain't gonna still be no issue, man. Still be no issue in this fight. You just be ready for this motherfucking fight, Lamont, because you've been talking a lot of you've been talking a lot of crazy shit lately, man. And definitely we gotta see you talking and back all of this shit up because I'm hearing you talking about knocking Tank out in this fight and everything. And then look at this wild ass shit right here. Let's show this.
I don't think he had head grease in his top 10.
But y'all can hear me. After I beat Tank, I'm fighting the winner of Devin Haney and Brian Norman. There you go. I'm not gonna say it again. Y'all can clip it. Y'all can do whatever. That's what I'm doing. You heard it here first.
I'm gonna play that again for y'all. What he said right here.
But y'all can hear me. After I beat Tank, I'm fighting the winner of Devin Haney and Brian Norman. There you go. I'm not gonna say it again. Y'all can clip it. Y'all can do whatever. That's what I'm doing. You heard it here first.
You see that man right there? He getting real cocky, man, out here, man. Real cocky. That man said he want to fight the winner of Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney. And we got y'all guys out there, the Tank haters out there saying, oh, Tank, he pulled a Lamont Rose from 130 to 135. When we clearly got this guy, Lamont Rose, saying that he's the bigger guy, saying that Tank is smaller than him. Like, he's clearly saying that out here. And now you got him on record on here saying that he want to fight at 147, fighting the winner of Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney. That kills another narrative that y'all done put out there. Y'all motherfucking Tank haters out there saying that, oh, Tank pulling up 130 pounders and stuff. He weight draining people. Dog, these dudes weight draining themselves. They the ones that is not fighting at their natural fucking weight class. This shit is on them. Y'all need to hold them accountable for this shit. That's the problem with y'all boxing, some of y'all boxing fans. Y'all don't want to hold these fighters accountable for them not fighting at their natural weights, and they literally killing themselves just to make these fucking smaller weight classes. Rolly the one that said it fucking best. He the one that said, I was killing myself to make 135. I should have been fighting at 147. This is the most comfortable I've been fighting in years. And he the one that exposed talking about these other guys like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. These guys are weight bullies out here. Saying that these guys have been fighting in smaller weight classes for years and stuff. Specifically Devin Haney. Weight bullying motherfuckers. You remember Devin Haney's 7 fights prior to Ryan Garcia? He was the bigger fighter than all them dudes. In height, weight, shit, Devin Haney blooming up to fucking 25, 30 pounds on fight night. Fighting in these small ass weight classes. And Roach, he a motherfucker that got more fights at 135, like my man Cash Crypto was saying right here. But people don't know that. People don't read the room. People only have they only standards for their fighters that they want to have standards for. But they put all the wild standards on Tank Davis. They don't keep the same standards to these other fighters at all. We got Devin Haney trying to fight niggas at catch weights and shit. And the whole Haney fans, they was talking about Tank fighting at catch weight with Ryan Garcia. Shit, y'all motherfuckers, the way Ryan Garcia plays, y'all should have went ahead and not fought the motherfucker because y'all still complaining about that shit. Still complaining about that shit. William Old School, salute my brother. Hey, everybody subscribe to Angry White Man Boxing Podcast, man. Those my brothers over there, D1 and William Old School. Yeah. The Tank hate is outrageous right here. Because y'all always trying to put the weight stipulations on Tank Davis. But you got this man, Lamont Rose, on record saying that he want to fight the winner of Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney at 147. Somebody make this make sense. Dr. Mark, salute to you, brother. Salute, bro. Salute, salute, salute. Make this make sense. It's not making sense to me at all. You know what I mean? And Lamar Rose, let's just let's cut the bullshit. You over here looking past Tank, and all of the content you putting out on Twitch and YouTube and being all on the interviews. You think the Tank ain't motivated seeing all of this shit, especially how you try to play him and shit with trying to get the fight overturned and all of that shit, and trying to lie on this man's name saying that he bit you and all of that shit. And you think Tank gonna come in the same way? Like he working more harder than you in camp. You just now getting to camp. Tank been in camp. He been preparing. We hearing about Lamar Rocha over there in DC partying it up, popping bottles and shit. You seen him at the hockey game drinking Modelo's. You looking at him in these interviews. A lot of people think he high in these damn interviews or he drunk in these interviews. I hope not. Lamar better focus up. He worrying about the wrong shit. Talk about these other fights, nigga. You better focus on the fight that you got. Cause stylistic wise, Tank's make a couple adjustments. He gonna cook you. I think Tank gonna put belt to ass in this rematch. That's just me personally. And just getting to the Tank haters. All of y'all done lied. All of y'all done lied about this man Tank for us, him have this whole situation with that chick and shit. When you got Devin Haney, got a whole situation right now with his baby mama right now going on where she claiming that he done pushed her and punched her and all of this shit just because he couldn't get a hold of her fucking cell phone. All of the whole weight clauses, rehydration clauses, shit that, the narratives that y'all pushed on Tank Davis when you got all of these guys out here not fighting at their natural fucking weight classes out here. Another narrative killed by the Tank haters. Let alone with these guys saying Tank don't fight nobody. Oh, he don't fight nobody. He don't fight. Bro, he fought more champions than Shakur and Devin. He got more champions than Shakur and Devin on his resume. Tank has fought more black fighters than Shakur and Devin has. Then even on top of that, y'all want to add context to the resume talk. If Tank resume is so shitty, why is all of his counterparts wanting to fight the ops that he already beat and smoked already? Somebody make this make sense to me. If Tank resume is so shitty, why is Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Teofimo Lopez, all these guys want to fight guys that Tank has already fought and beat already? It don't make sense to me right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing for us, that shit. Like, the math is not mathing. I'm trying to understand. Y'all talk about Tank's resume so bad, but then all of these guys call out all the guys that Tank is kicking their ass. But y'all say that Tank resume is ass. Another dumbass narrative from the Tank haters that's killed right there. We could go on and on and on and on with all of these different narratives that these guys literally paint and do on Tank Davis. Don't y'all know it's literally AI YouTube channels right now that's going on right now, literally out here doing hate campaign content on Tank Davis right now currently. It's damn near hundreds of them. If y'all just sit back and look at all these different ass AI YouTube channels that put out Tank Davis hate content, then you see guys, the LDBC guys, all of them guys. You got Devin Haney got a whole situation with his baby mama, but they talking about Tank Davis, talking about if the fight gonna happen with Lamar Roach or not. Oh, talking about Tank Davis ain't elite. Like all the LDBC guys is running Tank Davis content right now currently. When right now Devin Haney is one of the main talking topics right now in the boxing, for his fight with Brian Norman Jr., where he got backed into a corner into taking that fight, and on top of his whole situation with his baby mama, where she got a whole restraining order on him right now because she allegedly said that this man then pushed and punched her while she was pregnant. But all y'all tank haters, all y'all LDBC and Haney dick gobblers out there, y'all don't want to talk about the real shit was going on right here with Devin Haney. But y'all want to run content all day. Y'all want to run content all day on Tank Davis. Y'all need to do some otherwise, which I'm do something wise with y'all fucking time, with y'all content. We talk about the real shit over here. You always gonna get it real. We always gonna talk about all the hottest topics in boxing. I wouldn't even when she first spoke on this shit at first, when she first filed for her temporary order on Devin Haney, I didn't even talk about it last week. I left it alone. But when this shit came about, when she mentioned this, oh, we gonna talk about it. Especially due to the fact that all y'all Haney content creators was talking about this shit. Y'all with Tank. Y'all was talking about Tank all day. Y'all talk about Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez, they problems with their wives and all of that shit, putting out hate content on them about their personal situations. But y'all don't want to talk about this though. Y'all don't want to talk about this. We gonna talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is nasty work from Devin Haney. This is a whole simp situation gone wrong right here. A pure simp situation gone wrong. He was simping to this girl. He done got her pregnant, had a baby with this chick, and got mad because this girl don't really got no real interest in him. All she want is a fucking bag. And the pimp, Bill Haney, where he at? He can't even coach his daggone son to not get finessed by these women out here in the streets. I thought Bill was a hellified street nigga. Where's his street motherfucking knowledge and the getting pimped out by a whole fucking woman right here? You know why? Because Bill, to me, honestly, I don't even think he really cared that much for his own damn son on the way he moved, the way he been masculating his son for the past several years. That's just me personally. Salute to my brother, Cass Sports, the Box Historian, man. Everybody, make sure y'all subscribe to my brother, man. Cass Sports, the Box Historian, man. He did some great content the last 2 days, doing the best boxers in every state the last 2 days. Y'all got to go to his channel and check that content out. It is amazing content, man. Salute to Cass Sports, the Box Historian, man. Yeah. Devin Haney, man. Nasty work, man. Simp shit gone wrong. While we got all of these guys hating on Tank Davis out here, while Tank Davis, all he trying to do is, put on for his family, man. Put these fights, put these good fights on, and go off into the sunset, get his money and go off to the sunset. But Tank know his business still to be handled in the business of boxing right now. That's why he's taking this rematch with Lamar Rose, so he can prove his doubt is wrong, that little draw shit was a fluke. Yeah, Shakur, free agency, come over so you can try to get the Tank Davis fight, bro. If I hear you talking about you signing back with Matchroom Boxing and shit, I'm gonna call you a duck again, Shakur. Keyshawn, he fucked the bag up a couple weeks ago. So Keyshawn fight is done. He going up to 140. Teofimo Lopez, we don't know what the fuck he doing. He ducking fights and still on racist timing, bullshitting around, running around with Manny Pacquiao right now. We don't know why. Devin Haney got Brian Norman Jr. gonna get destroyed in November. Like Kid Austin, he's the number one contender now. He can try to petition to get the fight done. We're going to see. We know that the fight is on with Lamar Roach and Tank Davis. We just waiting for that announcement. When that announcement comes, we're going to be definitely talking about it major, man. for the whole boxing culture. We're gonna be promoting this fight. The whole boxing culture gonna shut down when they announce this fight. We already know. And the hate that Tank Davis gets, he gets the most hate in boxing. I think Tank gets just as much hate than Floyd Mayweather did when he was in the game. Because the way that they do Tank Davis with all these weak ass AI YouTube channels and the LDBC and all of these motherfuckers running content on Tank, hating on him every day, but they don't hold the same standards for these other fighters the way that they hold Tank Davis. And that's the nasty working part about it, man. And salute to everybody, man, for sure, man. We gonna end this out, man. I know my man Knockout about to be live. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. So everybody tap in with my dog over there, my brother. I'll be over there for sure. Appreciate everybody for coming on, man, today, man. Salute to everybody, man. For sure, we here every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Wednesday. Sorry but not sorry. Boxing Talk Wednesdays. Every motherfucking Wednesday. Oh, he ain't going live? Oh, he said he ain't going live? All right, matter of fact, you know what? All right. Since we got some time, I'm going to drop the link. We can chop it for a second. All right, I got like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I'm going to drop the link and we can chop it up on the topics. Nah, I ain't going to worry about Mama Barbara D. The link is in the comments if y'all want to come up here and chop it up for 30 minutes real quick. Let me know. Because it's just crazy. 30 minutes. Anybody want to come on? The link is in the comments. But other than that, though, yeah, man, it's nasty work out here, man, for real. Nasty work hating on Tank Davis, man, in so many various ways. Let me know. All right, so fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. There's no man hopping on here. All right, so salute to everybody that joined the show tonight, man, for sure, man. We will be live this weekend. I will let y'all know what day we'll be live for sure, man. Just make sure y'all stay tapped in on the channel for the community post that I post up. And if y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, IG, Threads. I'm on all of them. CamJNetwork. I always announce, what I'm doing on there as well for us, the live streams and shows as well. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all tap in with us and subscribe to CamJNetwork. If you ain't subscribed, hit the like button if y'all watch the playback, man. Hit the like button if y'all watch it on the playback, man. This was a great one, man. Definitely some real live talk on here tonight, man. And salute to everybody tonight, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for definitely supporting your boy. You know what I mean? And this was another great one, man. And we'll be back this weekend. So make sure y'all stay tapped in and tuned in with your boy, man. And we out of here.